This was a cold case. You know, it's sad when you have parents that lose their only child. I don't have children just yet, but I can imagine how that feels. Now, this rising hip-hop star, Brandon Fields, had passed a year ago. What was he, 26 years old? Well, he was a battle rap star sensation and also a recording artist too as well, by the name of Young B. Young Bizzle. It seemed like the kid was very responsible. You know, he was a county employee. And he had rap dreams. And made his music live on. I'm actually gonna see if I could find something on iTunes or find some of his work. I like to hear it.
Now, one of the hardest things for any parent is the loss of a child. Phyllis and Ray Fields lost their son Brandon last year. He was a rising rap star, gunned down before he hit his prime. His case has gone cold, and his killer is still out there on the street. Tonight, for the first time, NBC4's John Keddy's Klimak talks to his parents.
My blood, my sweat, my tears, my life, it all disappeared one night.
The words once flowed so easily from Brandon Fields.
It's like he wrote his own obituary.
Even though I died, I never felt more alive.
He was only 19 when he wrote them.
It talks about his demise.
He was 26 when he was shot and killed in South LA last December.
I'm like, Brandon hasn't been shot.
His parents, Ray and Phyllis, have had to endure the pain ever since.
To take that ride, man, it was just so devastating.
I want you to know that our family is encouraged today.
His funeral brought out family and friends.
It's Young Bizzle. Your show is over.
Brandon was an up-and-coming rap artist, going by Young B, the Future. This video was the night he won a prestigious Battle Rapper Award in Georgia a little over a month before he died.
Young B, let's clap it up, please!
Part of the Gladiator Battle Rap School hosted by LA's own Snoop Dogg.
All the young battle rappers out there, y'all keep y'all head up. Young Bizzle, rest in peace.
Snoop had just begun to mentor Young B when he was killed.
He was so impressed with Brandon. Snoop made a statement to me that said, as a youngster, Brandon reminded him so much of himself.
But Brandon never got to reach his full potential.
I don't know what's the driving force behind our youth these days, that the final solution is to kill.
3 o'clock in the afternoon of December 8th, he was killed on 118th Street.
As he's walking towards his driveway, a small gray vehicle pulls up.
Less than a year later, and detectives are no closer to finding his killer.
He did not grow up in the area, so he probably was not aware of any tensions in the area between local gangs.
LAPD South Bureau criminal gang homicide detectives point out the area is infested with gang activity, but they say Brandon had no connections. He had just come home from work as a county employee at Harbor UCLA Medical Center. It's the same place he was later pronounced dead.
Whoever did this, obviously they couldn't have known him. They couldn't have known him, because if they had knew him, it was something that would have never happened.
His mother is convinced her son was killed simply for being where he was that day.
How brazen is it that you can come into a neighborhood of people and children and shoot and kill someone?
And still with no one coming forward, his family grieves. Photos of happier times and his own words in his music are all that's left to keep them close.
When I look at it, he says, Mom, I'm good. He has a song that he wrote that says, I'm good. So when I look at it, smile, he lets me know I'm good. I'm good, Mom. I'm okay. We love our children. So please just stop the violence. That's my plea.
In South LA, John Keddy's Klimak, NBC4 News.
Tomorrow, the LAPD will announce a $50,000 reward in this case. Anyone with any information is asked to call detectives, and remember, you can always remain anonymous.